Hello, I'm Brainerd Carey, and I want to give you a few tips about how to reach curators in this very challenging time. We're all at home in different states, in different ways. There's a lockdown happening globally, but art at the same time is being produced and it's being shown online. Institutions everywhere, as well as curators, are finding ways to bring artists online in curated exhibitions. So I want to give you a few tips about how to effectively reach a curator. Instead of just emailing them images or your portfolio or a website, this is how I would suggest to write a letter to be sure to get a response. There are three parts to a letter of this type. The first part should say some kind of compliment. In the first sentence or two, compliment the curator in some way that shows that you know who they are. Comment about a recent show they've done and make it sincere, make it real, because that makes all the difference in the world. So the first part of this letter is one sentence or two sentences complimenting the curator. The second part of this letter is one sentence or two sentences showing your connection with the curator, how the compliment you just made also relates to the work that you do somehow, or the outlook about the world that you have, or the reason you make art. The third part to this letter asks for what you want. I'm an artist and I make this kind of work, and I'd like you to take a look at my online website and be aware of my work and consider me for future exhibits. And then end the letter. I sign off letters saying, sincerely, Brainerd. You can say best or whatever you want. I start letters by saying, dear so-and-so, dear Mary, dear Jim. It's up to you. I think starting a letter that says hi is a little bit too informal, but again, that's up to you. The main parts of a letter to reach a curator are: number one, in the first sentence or two, compliment them sincerely about an exhibit they've had, which you can find out about online. Number two, show the connection of you to their work, your work to their current work. And number three, ask for what you want and then sign off, as opposed to just sending a link to a website and being very brief about what you want. This is a way to get response from a curator and to build a relationship. And the way you find these curators is through Instagram by searching, or even doing an online search for top curators in my area, whether it's Oakland, California, or New York, or any other state or country. I hope that helps, and I wish you all well in this difficult but challenging time, because art is still being made, it's still being shown, and it's more important than ever to continue to make art for the world.